Good morning, Panthers. Welcome back to CTV2. This is Suzanne
and Mikey, bringing Charter's latest
to you. If you ever miss an episode of CTV2,
check out our YouTube page at CTV2 Broadcast.
And now here's CSPN with Matt Horn.
Hey Panthers, Matt Horn here with CSPN News. This week of 9/21, I'm going to give you a little stats for volleyball, football, bowling, as well as cross country. First with cross country, they won their meet Thursday, 9/24. Girls and boys demolished the races, and Lachlan Shiver is a notable key speaker. He really did well at the race. Good job, guys and girls. Varsity volleyball unfortunately had a loss on Monday versus Sagemont. JV won, and middle school is 2-3. Great job, girls. Keep going at it. Varsity football is 4-0, JV is 3-2, and middle school is 3-1. Keep going, Panthers. Bowling, girls are 6-0, and boys are 5-1. Now we're going to have an interview with Mr. Nelson Martin, the head bowling coach. Hey Panthers, we're live here with Mr. Nelson Martin, Coach of the Year 2 times for the bowling. You know, Coach, how many years have you been here at Coral Springs Charter?
Well, here as a bowling coach, this is my 7th year now.
Sure. On 9/21, the bowling team played against St. Thomas Aquinas, and you know, St. Thomas is a powerhouse for everything. How did you beat St. Thomas for bowling?
Well, I think the thing there is St. Thomas right now is still developing their bowling program. So they've got a couple of good kids there, but they're not quite at the level yet. So I think a lot of the experience that we had with our guys really helped out.
For sure. And what guys or girls have been your key to success over the year?
Well, so far this year, Ryan Hernandez, Joey Galang for the boys, and then on the girls' side, Crystal Singh and Harmony Romano. They've been our top performers so far.
You think you'll make it to states again this year?
I'm pretty confident that we'll be back at states again this year.
And catch on CTV2 next week while we show the boys and girls bowling. Here's another clip of what happened versus Westminster Academy. All right, Panthers, thanks for watching CSPN Sports. Don't forget to check out the Team Athletic store with flyers hanging around the school to get cheap athletic gear to support your Coral Springs Charter Panthers. I'm Matt Horn, signing out for CSPN News.
Mr. Humphrey, Assistant Principal here at Coral Springs Charter School. I've been in education for over a decade. I've been involved in different schools within our network, Charter Schools USA. Recently, I was at Renaissance Charter School at Plantation. I served as their AP. They were a grade K through 8 school. I had the opportunity now this year to come here to Coral Springs Charter School, where I've had a great opportunity to meet great students, great staff, great people. So I'm very happy to be here.
I'm Samia Patwari in 8th grade, and from Ms. Brand's per counseling class, we were drawing chalk outside to symbolize international peace, and this is what we did.
Hi everyone, I am Commissioner Dan Daly, and I have the pleasure of being one of 5 individuals that gets to serve you as the City of Coral Springs City Commission. I am coming to you from Coral Springs City Hall for the first of what I hope are many segments of Coral Springs Daily, because it's an opportunity to talk about different issues that are going on in the City of Coral Springs. So if you have issues or anything that you want us to discuss or me to talk about, as always, you can reach me at Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Periscope, all of the above. You can email me at ddaly@coralsprings.org, or you can call my cell phone at 954-778-3304. I've had the pleasure to serve on the City Commission for a number of years now. I was elected first in 2012. I was elected at 22. I'm the youngest individual to be elected to the City Commission in city history, and at the time I was the youngest elected official in the entire state of Florida. I say that not to brag, I say that more as a challenge to you. If there's something that you're passionate about, you want to start a business, do it. You want to start a nonprofit, do it. You want to run for office, do it. There's nothing that should stop you, especially age. So make sure you get out there and do whatever it is you're interested in. But as I mentioned before, if there's anything specifically you'd like us to talk about in this new segment, I'm very excited to be joining you on a bi-weekly basis and looking forward to it. So make sure you tune in. Go Panthers.
For those of you who don't know, I'm Mr. Fisher. I teach AP Chemistry and Honors Chemistry here, and the experiment you're about to see is the Screaming Jelly Baby.
What two colors make up blue?
I believe that I have no idea.
Can they be the same color? Because I got to go with blue and blue.
Purple. And yellow.
A plane crashes on the border of U.S. and Mexico. Where do you bury the survivors?
You don't bury survivors.
You don't bury the survivors because they're alive, and that would be sadistic.
I don't know.
In the ground?
You don't bury survivors.
The survivors are alive. I'm not going to fall for this ever again.
What's red and smells like blue paint?
Red paint. Goodbye. Thank you.
Blood.
He said blood.
You heard it here.
Blue paint, sir.
Thank you.
On the 21st of September, Miss Poirier's class had a lab where they made geological timescales. Starting at 4.6 billion years in the past, students plotted many different eras and events from then until now on 5-meter-long pieces of paper. Some of these times included the forming of the moon, the beginning and end of the dinosaurs, and the appearance of humans.
Hi, I'm Nicole Ferrara. I'm in 12th grade and I play Laura in Ashland Falls. I really want to go to college at either FSU or UCF or maybe somewhere in California. My favorite moments at rehearsal are definitely just goofing around with the cast and having a really fun time. My favorite line from the show is definitely "I am dead and now a ghost."
Good morning, Panthers. I'm Johnny.
And I'm Sander.
And our shirts still don't fit.
Throughout the course of this year, we'll be representing our SJA class as the Club Corner anchors.
We'll be covering clubs such as NHS, DECA, Gay Straight Alliance, and Jewish Student Connection.
On top of that, we'll be covering your class events. Speaking of clubs, this week is Club Week. Be sure to go out and check out all the clubs at C&D Lunch.
NHS will be having a mandatory meeting on Monday, October 5th.
Now, here's a presentation regarding Ally Week, which starts today.
Ally Week is a national youth-led effort encouraging students to be allies with the LGBT members of their community in a standing against bullying, harassment, and name-calling. Look around your classroom and think about who your ally or friends are. Now look again and think about what it would be like if none of the allies were there, if you were alone. 80% of LGBT students claim to have been harassed before in school and have no allies. These students are at a highly increased chance of committing suicide. No more suicides and no more people feeling alone. Be an ally. Join the Gay Straight Alliance for a meeting after school today.
What's up, Coral Springs Charter? Are you guys ready for the 2015 Spirit Week? I know I am. Are you guys?
Yeah!
Alright, so to get a few rules straight, you have to wear a non-school shirt and 2 additional accessories, like a crown, necklaces, bracelets, shoes, anything that is not a uniform, you have to wear that. Moving on to Spirit Week dress-up days. On Monday is our 2015 Spirit Shirt dress-up day. So, like Brianne is modeling, you have to wear your 2015 Spirit shirt, either black or the blue, and you have to wear your uniform tiki shorts and or pants. Moving on to Wednesday. A lot of you guys have been wanting to stay, and we have it. It's Marvel vs. DC. You can dress up like any characters from Marvel and or DC. Here is Superman. Here is Captain America, part of the Avengers. So, like I said, you can dress up like any superhero from Marvel or DC. Here's the catch. Upperclassmen, which are seniors and juniors, they dress up as Marvel. Underclassmen, which are sophomores and freshmen, they dress up like DC. Today is called Fear Factor Day. That's right, it's just like the show Fear Factor. Dress up like your biggest fear. You can dress up like Miss Robbins, Nicole Pacizzi, Mr. Gruthius, the Dark, a clown. You can dress up like a spider, a snake, the Dark. Whatever you're scared of, you dress up as. As long as you follow these rules, you have to follow all Broward County dress line. You can't wear any tight pants, which are leggings, leotards, or spandex, and it has to be school appropriate. If it's not school appropriate, we will have to send you home, so bring your best outfit. The day you've all been waiting for, color wars. Freshmen, of course, are yellow. Sophomores this year are red. Juniors are green, and seniors are black. You have to wear a non-school shirt and 2 additional accessories to be counted. Remember, you can wear jeans on this day and non-school shorts. Remember to pay SGA the $3 at the beginning of the week.
Hi, we're the officers of CSTS Fire Club, which means Fighting for Independence, Rights, and Equality.
As you may have noticed last week, we hung up sticky notes with positive messages on it, we came around at lunchtime and asked trivia questions, and we handed out candy with backs on it. This was all promotional week to lead up to our first meeting.
Our first meeting is this Wednesday at 2:45, room 119. See you there!
Hi everybody, I'm Mr. Cox, and along with Ms. Marchese, we are the sponsors of SAD, Students Against Destructive Decisions. And the thing that makes our organization unique is that we save lives. We really focus on drunk driving and texting while driving and other destructive decisions people make, but really we are about the business of saving lives among our teens and everybody else, and stopping and curtailing drunk driving. Our meetings are the last Wednesday of the month, so we have our first meeting coming up this coming Wednesday. It'll be in my room, 222. Bring somebody. It really matters. Have a great day.
Welcome back to World of News. I'm Guido.
And I'm Jason.
Following the Republican debates held on the 16th, the polls have changed and the results are in. The top 5 Republican candidates in the race for presidency are Donald Trump, Carly Fiorina, Ben Carson, Marco Rubio, and Jeb Bush. Donald Trump is a wealthy businessman from New York. His campaign focuses on the economy, oil, and education. Trump plans to enact a 14.25% tax on the upper class to eliminate debt, which he hopes will boost the economy by 35%. However, he does not place much value on education, and he wants to get rid of the Common Core. Carly Fiorina, a politician from Virginia, has a big focus on education and environment. She's a supporter of the No Child Left Behind Act. Fiorina believes that the U.S. cannot act alone when it comes to global warming. She also wants to lower gas prices and increase tax cuts.
Ben Carson is third in the race. He's a pediatric neurosurgeon with a campaign that focuses on education and the environment. He believes that having a better educated population means less people will be on welfare and more will pay taxes. Carson wants to cut overall spending by 10% to improve the economy. Florida Senator Marco Rubio is 4th place, focusing on the environment and education as well. He wants local rather than federal control over the education and Common Core. He has voted no to protecting marine ecosystems and no on permits for forest road runoff. Rubio wants to explore energy reserves to keep prices low. And in 5th place is former Florida Governor Jeb Bush. His campaigning focuses on education and the economy. Under his term as governor, Florida's budget grew by 27%. He hopes to do the same with this country. Bush wants to balance the U.S. budget with a constitutional amendment. He is an advocate of Common Core, and he wants to fund students, not just schools. And that's the latest news on the 2016 presidential race.
Thank you for tuning into CTV2. This is Suzanne Bezos.
And Mikey Ryan, bringing Charter's latest to you.
I hope you have a wonderful week.